we started the fire.
Yes, the fire rises.
How come you don't want me, man?
I have failed this city.
Today we face the monsters that are at our door and bring the fight to them. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. This day we fight! That's how winning is done.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Friday Night Feature, your once-a-month ticket into all the hottest movies of yesteryear, today, and midday. Yes, we are talking about, we like talking about 4 o'clock movies sometimes. Joining me in this crusade are my two wonderful co-hosts. First, we have the Knight of the Anime, whose weapon is a jelly donut. It's actually a rice ball, guys. It's actually no. We have Anime Night. How you doing, my friend?
Very, very wonderful. Excited to be here. I'm excited to talk about this movie. However,
Nice.
given how busy I was, I managed to watch like some important scenes. Like, okay, this scene's gonna be important. This is important, and everything else. But I did watch it though.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes. Yeah. Awesome. And next up is the man whose toe is perpetually stubbed, who is my nemesis in lasagna in my never-ending war. We have Jason Ingram.
Hello, everyone, and yes, I stub my toe constantly, mainly because I got a space heater down by my feet. But you know, that's a me thing.
At least your dogs are toasty.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So we're supposed to have Vaughn on. He is, as far as I know, he's still supposed to come on. He did message me saying like he has like business calls come up. I know he's gonna try if possible. So he'll just pop in at any moment. But if he doesn't, he'll be here in spirit. So I just want to kind of let you guys know that. So, but first off, but how you guys doing? How your week been?
Yeah.
Good, very, very good. Just I've been practicing. I've been studying gemology, and got most of my tools, and also reading this thing. This is how far.
That is
I
a
am.
chunker.
That's bigger than the. Well, I mean, I've got Kingdom Knight next to me, but there's another book that is not related to Nick. It is called Invisibilia DA.
How can you see the book if it's Invisibali?
That's a good question because it's about medieval alchemy, like legit alchemy.
Gold.
Oh.
Mhm. Yes.
So that explains why you stub your toe constantly.
Exactly. I actually learned about this book from one of the co-hosts who helped translate a medieval German book into English. The channel is Esoterica, and it's about esoteric things. So, here we are. However, if I do make lead into gold, I'll let you know.
I mean, you could turn lead into gold, but can you figure out why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No, unfortunately, even that is confusing to me. I still eat that, by the way.
I do as well. It is a very tasty cereal. I don't know why I like it. I just do.
Yeah, exactly.
So we do have 2 headlines to cover here. One that's pretty sad, but like the first one, it's been kind of warmed over a little bit, but so Who remembers the game Dispatch?
Vaguely.
It's basically just like another Telltale. I don't know. I don't really see the appeal of these games, but it came to the Switch and Switch 2, and it got censored. Apparently, like the swear words got bleeped and like black bars over nudity, which is really weird because Cyberpunk came over and that thing is way more explicit, and that did get censored. Apparently, the company Ad Hoc themselves censored it.
Huh.
Really?
If Cyberpunk is on the Switch, if Cyberpunk is on Switch, you shouldn't need to censor anything. That's ridiculous.
Remember, Cyberpunk has a manhood slider, which like I don't know, but like any guy who plays Cyberpunk, they crank that thing all the way to the max.
I play specifically female characters so I can avoid looking at stuff like that.
All right, we got Nathaniel Brown. That's pretty sweet.
Hey, good to see you, Nathaniel.
Good to see you, buddy. And if you're enjoying this stream, please make sure to give us a like, which is greatly appreciated. But yeah, I think a lot of yes, that is ridiculous. Also, I forgot to mark the time, so I'm just gonna say 6:30. Yeah, and I can just edit this thing out. I like shagging the police officer lady. Yeah, this game just kind of like came out of nowhere, and just got really popular. Even if it's not for me, I need to acknowledge that, like, yeah, it's popular.
I used to do those stories back in the late 90s, early 2000s, but then I broke away from them.
Yeah. Have you played Dispatch, Ammonite?
I have not. I heard a lot of great things from it from a few people. Like I think Dash has played it. I see him play it. I've seen a few other people play it, and they told me surprisingly it's a pretty good game. But I could be wrong though. It might be one of those.
The police officer lady in Cyberpunk 2077. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, literally in Cyberpunk, one of if not the strongest melee weapons in the game is called Mr. Phallus, and it's literally a dildo. Literally, one of the strongest melee weapons in the game is a dildo.
I was hoping that wasn't the thing, but nope, I stand corrected. Wow. So you're telling me that if I want the strongest melee weapon in the game, I have to be holding a fake phallus in my hands.
Yeah, and it's like a pain in the butt to get as well, because like you have to romance Meredith Stout for like in the opening scenes of the game. You got to be like really careful with like how you play that mission to where you can actually do a one night stand with her and like hook up with her, and it's on the table. So like it's actually like a pain in the butt to get. Which, oh my god, phrasing.
Time that, stamp it. That's a youth thing.
Stamp it.
And you get it from that mission. All right, 10, 22. So I'm using a pad to like mark down time because like I'm trying to like do clips on the channel.
Oh.
I think by the time we're done, your clip list is gonna be all sorts of fun things.
Not a bad not
YouTube.
Yeah, it's gonna be long and distinguished.
Like Mr. Phallus?
Yeah, the folder. You could say the folder will be quite the folder of the clips would be quite thick.
and it would be screeching too.
Oh, that it would be.
I mean,
Yes.
hopefully not longer than 4 hours. If so, I'd fight the doctor.
I got
Oh,
you again, Nick.
that's good.
Also, I'm also this whole entire segment is going on a clip. Um, just the dick jokes.
Just the dick jokes, yeah.
God dang it, Nick. You get the fella sword from shocking the police officer lady. It's on the bed. Yeah. Meredith
Ah.
Stout, by the way. Also, I just realized Meredith Stout. Her last name is part of the joke.
Oh, that's right. Now that you say it, I can't help but see it. There are things I wish I could unsee, but I can't, unfortunately.
You can't unsee it. It's why multiple saves are your friend. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, truth be told, there's so much stuff in Cyberpunk I haven't done yet. Like I haven't done Skippy. Like I know Skippy's like a big part of it. Like people love Skippy. I've never done a Skippy run.
I've tried to get Skippy, but I couldn't do it. That was when I had a PS4. I don't anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably get this game maybe at some point. Maybe it's like really cheap or something, or someone gives it to me. Like, if I played it, I'd probably enjoy it. I don't know.
Yeah,
These games, they're interesting, but the gameplay is just always really shallow. And the other thing, it's like they're good for like one playthrough, maybe one or two playthroughs, depending on like what routes. But the point is, it's limited. And once you've just seen everything, there's not really much reason to go back.
that's kind of why I stopped playing them, because once you've played it once, there's not much else you can do.
Plus, I'm kind of opposed to these games on a bit of a moral level because you can just tell there's a certain segment of the entertainment industry where like this is where they want games to go, where they're just basically interactive movies. And I'm sorry, I like to shoot things in the dick.
Well, you're very good at it, actually.
Yes. You've seen my game. You've seen my gameplay.
The fact that you tried to do that in Mass Effect, and I'm like,
I was
why?
doing it. I was doing it though. I was. Now you know why I play Sniper.
Yes, now I know why you play Sniper. That's actually for your benefit. That's actually one of the best classes to play in that game.
But yeah, before we go on to the next thing, I do want to kind of like share something. So, I kind of make it a point of not buying new games, but my God, is there a game that like I'm very tempted to buy new? Like I've been waiting for this game.
Oh, okay.
Are you familiar with this game?
Desert.
Into what you can expect when
So this is Crimson Desert. Oh, we got some Black Reaper Kai in the chat. How you doing, buddy?
I love that skin. I love those skins.
This is not a UE5 game. It's being developed on its own engine.
Surprisingly, it's holding.
Well, anyone who's ever played, have you ever heard of a game called Black Desert Online?
No.
It's an MMO made by Pearl Abyss, and if you play Black Desert Online, you can tell this is the same engine. Like it's using very similar animations. Like the graphics look very similar. I'm kind of excited for this game.
Yeah, this is the one where you can, while you make your character is going to be male, right?
There's 4 different characters who have different things. It's meant to be more of an action adventure, so like you don't have as much of the RPG stuff. But like, look at this.
Oh,
That's pretty. That's pretty cool.
that looks good.
I like the fact that the grass has presence too. Like, cause I saw some of the flowers and like the little weed things.
Yeah, moving.
Move past his legs. Like it touched his legs and did that little wobble effect. That's the small details, ladies and gentlemen, that you need for your game.
Yes, I agree. Most games, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, take your pick. Pick one. You walk through tall grass, but it doesn't do anything.
And it's not realistic.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so I am seriously like,
This looks good. I'm genuinely impressed for the right reasons. And
Yes.
no, we are not sponsored. Don't throw a lawsuit at us.
Yeah, exactly. We're not sponsored. We're just showing them little clippets of your game.
no, it's
Oh.
it's gameplay stuff. So like,
Oh, this looks so good.
but yeah, anyone who's played Black Desert Online, like it looks very. It's and plus it's being made by the same company that made Black Desert. So like, yeah, they're repurposing the tech.
Oh,
Oh,
that looks
I would
so
be
good.
spending.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Oh, you're
Oh.
right. Oh,
Wow. Oh, this is okay. I am sold. I'm gonna aside from the combat, I'm gonna be finding the little. I think that those could be that could have been a ruby cluster on those rocks. That was probably a ruby cluster or garnet cluster, one of the two.
yeah.
But
So
man,
so
that was beautiful.
so Anime Night. I'm just gonna say, if you want, check out Black Desert Online. It's like an MMO. It's very grindy, but like it's similar. It's made by the same company.
Wait,
like-
real quick. Oh, sorry to interrupt. Real quick. This game is its own game. I don't need to play Black Desert to understand
No,
the
no,
story.
no.
Okay,
It's, just,
Okay.
it's basically being
Continue.
built off the same engine, where it's like has a lot of the same animations, a lot of the same tech, but it is its own thing.
Interesting.
perfect. Because whenever I see like a game that has the same engine as a different one, my brain automatically. I don't know why, Phoenix. My brain automatically goes to sequel. I don't know why.
Because most often than not, that's exactly what it is.
But I just want to make sure I got the facts across before I dive in.
Nathaniel, as far as what system it is, it's its own system. It's what did you say the system was again, Nick? Black Desert system or whatever it is.
No, Crimson Desert is basically for all like the modern ones like Xbox, PlayStation, and whatnot.
Okay.
Okay, so here are the minimum system requirements for Crimson Desert. Windows 10, Intel Core i5-8500, Ryzen 5 2600X, 16 gigabytes of RAM, NVIDIA GeForce 1060, Radeon RX 6500 XT, DirectX 12, storage 100 to 135 gigabytes available space.
I need
here are
most of
the
that.
recommended system requirements. Core i5 1100 2080 is recommended.
Ow.
Oh,
Yeah, let me kind of double check it because I was doing like the current AI overview. I'm going onto Steam. I'm looking at it right now.
oh, damn! That was. Oh, we have we have boss fights. That is good. I love it.
That's
The recommended video card is a 2080.
2080.
Like, dear God, I am so tempted because like seriously, your like dude, like do you realize, Jason, your computer could play this game pretty easily?
I did not know that. I was for a minute scared. Wow.
No,
then
minimum
Mike
is
can play it.
1060.
Minimum is
Because,
1060. That's okay. I surpassed that.
16 gigabytes of RAM. So like my laptop has a laptop 3060, which is like the 2080 is a little bit. It's like I could probably play it at medium high settings.
I could probably play it at high settings, but that's probably because I have 232 RAMs and two 18s.
Still, like for a game in 2026, where recommended is 2080. What sorcery is this?
The good kind.
So, like Anime Night, can you tell why I'm excited for this game?
I can tell.
It looks good, that's for damn sure.
The only problem is, okay, it's $70 and then like $80. So, all right, okay, the deluxe edition just gives you like armor sets or whatever, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna wait till like it goes on sale, but like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the first chance I get.
All right.
Look
Well-
at that! Look at that, though.
Yeah, you're gonna get this, and what am I getting? Resident Evil 9. Get that in.
Also, you can ride dragons in this game.
Ride dragons.
Yes.
Don't.
Like, you can tell this is very Breath of the Wild inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am what?
What the?
Okay.
Oh.
there we go, there we go,
Okay.
there we go.
Okay.
There's the dragon. Okay, you get a robot you can ride.
Oh, this looks like a fun party. I would love to go to it.
So yeah,
That mech nearly took me out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting nothing. You get nothing. You lose. Good day,
you get
sir.
you get nothing. Good day, sir.
You get nothing.
More comic
What-
pages.
Yeah, I've been getting more comic pages myself. So, oh yeah. They're pretty screeching good. I'll say that much.
Screeching at least.
So, I am sad to say, like, that was a fun little aside. We sadly we do need to kind of talk about this. This has been spreading on the internet like pretty crazy. But like, word broke on this like a few hours ago. So in case you didn't hear, Catherine O'Hara, the star of Beetlejuice, Home Alone, many other films, she has passed away at the age of 71. This is a loss.
Yes, very much so.
I mostly appreciated her from Home Alone. I still to this day think she's probably one of the best movie moms in cinema history. Like, what I liked about Home Alone is she obviously made a very dumb mistake, but she hated herself for it. She didn't try to make excuses. She felt really guilty about it. She did her best to rectify it, you know. And I really liked that portrayal in the first Home Alone. It felt very human.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my question goes out to you guys, both the co-hosts as well as the chat. What is your favorite Catherine O'Hara role?
Well, mine is Home Alone, the first one. Because honestly, I had no idea that she was in Beetlejuice. That I'm really bad with people's names, actors' names. Yep.
I could play that clip, but we get copyright so quickly.
Yeah, we would. So fast.
A movie clip and a song? Oh, they'd be fighting.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like doing both is asking Hollywood and the movie or the music industry to backhand you at the same time.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, she was Sally.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was Sally. No wonder the voice sounded so familiar.
And I think she was also like one of the three minions. You know, because like kidnap the Santa Claus, you know, like that kind of thing.
Oh. I haven't seen that movie in 30 years. I feel bad.
I've
Shock,
never
tumble, and roll.
I have
Lock, shock, and barrel.
I have never actually seen that movie all the way through. Crucify me.
I'll do that with thumbnails.
And you're gonna drive one specifically through my toe.
Yep.
But yeah, so she's definitely an actress that like means a lot to I say like Gen X and millennials.
Yes.
Like Zoomers and whatnot. Because like she was on other stuff like later on she was on stuff like Schitt's Creek and whatnot. So like she does have some modern credits, but mostly it's a lot of Gen X and millennials. Because her heyday was like 80s and 90s kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's just sad to see one of them go. I mean, when Tom Cruise goes, the world is going to feel that.
And here's the thing that's really kind of messing me up is she died at 71, and I don't know why, but to me, that feels young.
It does. Because people are starting to live to 100 a little bit more often than they used to.
Yeah, I feel like, like living into your 80s and you die in your 80s, okay. In like 90s, it's like, oh, basically every day you're alive in your 90s, that's a gift, So, like you hear someone's like, oh, they're 94 years old. You're like, oh, that's a really good life.
Yeah.
And you hear someone died like they're 82, like, okay, at least they lived a full life. 70, it doesn't feel like a full life nowadays. It feels weird. But part of me also is like, yeah, 70.
Yeah, but that used to be the level cap. That used to be the life expectancy back in the
All
day.
right, Nathaniel Brown, you take care.
You take care, Nathaniel.
You take care. You take care.
Yeah. So, rest in peace, Miss O'Hara. She is not going to be forgotten anytime soon.
No.
So, let's go from something very serious to something very silly. Let's start this movie review. So, Sonic the Hedgehog, the first part of a trilogy, and I gotta say, I haven't seen this. Thank you, my friend. Hope to see you tomorrow. Make sure to leave a like on your way out.
Yep.
Don't forget to hype the video. Don't forget to hype it. I keep forgetting to talk about that.
Yeah.
So basically, my short review of this is it's good, but it's flawed because I haven't seen it since it first came out, and this came out like 5 freaking years ago, and like the tail end of the pandemic, like this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I love Sonic and I love the films.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a sad day when Masako Nozawa dies. Okay. Don't murder me, Black Reaper. But who is that?
Yeah, I'm clueless.
Black Reaper will murder me for not knowing who that is, and I probably deserve it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can hear him revving up the scythe and everything. I can hear the boss.
He's revving up his chainsword,
and he's coming in, and he's like putting that one cassette in this giant boombox, and it's just playing.
Black Reaper's coming to get you, Nick. Look, there he is, right there.
Oh man!
And then he kicks in Phoenix's door with the boombox and the scythe, like, "Hi, Nick. We're gonna have fun."
That reminds me. Remember when we did our watch through of the George Romero Night of the Living Dead, and the guy who's like in there for like 5 minutes, like, I'm gonna go get help, and just fucks off for the entire movie.
Yeah, I remember that.
VA for Goku go. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like, you will. Okay. I'm sorry. If I'm gonna reference that, I have to do it properly.
No.
See, Restream doesn't allow like a bunch of clips, so I have to do it like
piecemeal. Remember, Control Alt F4 always works.
Whoa, sorry, like the clip I got. Let's see here. All right, here we go. She's the goat. There we go. I got it.
You will try.
Oh.
So, just wanted to let everyone know that we're actually really close to 700 subscribers. Let me just kind of look at it right now. I haven't been talking about it much. We're at three away from 700.
Hey, get this man to 300. Get this man to 700. And
So,
YouTube, and YouTube, stop stealing my subscribers. You kicked me back under 600, you bastard.
Yeah, I have a bad problem where it's like every time I try and rally, I always start losing. Like I get punished for mentioning that I'm really close.
Yeah,
So,
no, that's YouTube. That's YouTube. Even when somebody gets in the millions, for whatever reason, they lose 300 people for reasons.
I'll break you like I broke the bat.
Oh no!
I wondered what to go first, your mind or your body. So for my thousands of subscriber special, we are reading the Revenge of the Sith script, and I'm gonna bring in all my favors. I'm gonna call in people, kind of thing.
Don't make me play Anakin.
No. Well, I'm probably gonna play Obi-Wan because you are the chosen one. It was said you would destroy the Sith, not join them. Like this whole thing.
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to bring in Master the TDS to play Sidious. Just have him like come in, voice a few lines, and dip out.
Oh yeah.
That would be funny.
That would be funny.
Yeah, 750 is going to be the next subscriber milestone. That's I don't know what we're going to do for that, but that one's coming up. So, but like the stream, subscribe, all that good stuff, hype. But getting back to this movie, this is definitely the weakest of the three, in my opinion.
I haven't seen all three, but I would agree. That's my one complaint about this movie. As good as it is, it's still kind of mid.
It's definitely a playing it safe kind of movie. Anime Night, what's your opinion?
Oh Jesus, my brain is just scrambling right now. Shalababa Emperor Palpatine Order 66. Yes. Okay, rewind my brain, Nick. You could just unscrew the top of my head and go, okay, Anime Night, let's see here. Okay, go back here.
All right. I'm feeling kind of trollish, so I'm gonna piss off. I'm gonna piss off Black Reaper Kai. You want to know what's mid?
Huh.
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is mid.
Oh.
Now all of the internet hates you. The entire internet dislikes that.
Well, now, everybody, before we send Shenron to eat him, let's hear Nick's opinion on this before the
I have
judgment.
no opinion. That was pure troll.
Oh, that was pure troll. Okay.
There is no opinion. I'm just saying that's
Nick,
troll.
Sorry, I am stepping aside and that door is just opening, so
yeah, exactly. That's happening.
I knew my fate. I knew my fate before I even said it. I knew what I was choosing. I knew what I was signing up for.
Black Reaper, are you sure it's not death? Are you sure it's not a fate worse than death? You could pin him to the table and make him watch Dragon Ball for the rest of time. That's a fate worse than death.
No, my fate worse than death is I'm chained to a table. I am given the elixir of life so that I live forever. And I just stare at a nuclear power television that only plays one movie on loop for the rest to the end of time. And that movie is Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, dude, why did you have to remind me?
That is the worst. That is like the most evilest thing somebody could do.
I was about to have you sit down for eternity watching Citizen Kane, but no, you went worse.
Wait, I actually kind of want to pause the stuff because did you hear they're doing a new Ghost in the Shell? Actually,
What?
no.
We'll hold off on that. We'll
No.
hold off.
Yeah, we'll save that till like the second half of the show. We'll continue the Sonic stuff. But Anime Night, what's your thoughts on this movie?
I love Ghost in the Shell. I love the first movie.
Oh, Sonic. Sorry, Sonic. My fault. I confused you.
Okay, backing up. I love this movie because it was a launching point into what we would have later have for the 2 and the 3. But the good thing is it was consistent. Like it built from like Sonic 2 built from this, like from this movie, and then Sonic 3 built from this movie. And as we all know, Sonic 4 is gonna build from the third movie.
Yeah, what's really interesting is as the trilogy goes on, there's less and less human stuff. Like I feel like they learn the right lessons. Because this movie has like heavy human stuff, not much Sonic-y stuff. What I will say is the human stuff is just but like when they do like the Sonic action sequences, they're pretty good. Like they hit well.
That was my problem with the movie. The Sonic was good. The human sidekick kind of dragged it a little bit.
I think I know people like to like drag James Marsden, but I'm sorry, I got to defend the guy. I think he was probably the best you could have gotten for like this kind of scripted movie.
Yeah, no, I'm not downing him as the actor. The actor.
The character and whatnot. I think they did that the best they can.
Yeah.
I did like the wife character. I think she was truly a subversion of tropes.
Yeah, I was expecting her to be worse than she actually was when I saw who was playing.
What I liked is she was supportive, but she was still realistic.
Yes, I do like the fact that when they're going through the they're trying to revive Sonic, and she's like, "This is not for him. This is not for this animal. They're for this." Okay, I guess we can use the human thing. It's not going to kill him.
Yeah, and she's like, I'm a vet, and she just like does like you kind of what's like. I will say my favorite moment in the movie is when they're like taking his shoes off, and like his shoes are like has holes in them, and the girl just like runs off to her room, walks right past her mother, and like she gives him her her spare shoes, and it's the classic Sonic shoes. I don't know. I just feel like that's a really touching moment.
Yeah, that is. I will agree. I'm glad you brought that up because that is a very heartfelt, warm moment. The fact that her mom is just chained to a chair, well, okay, with wiring instead of ropes, anything like that.
Her mom is the worst. I cannot stand that character. I'm sorry.
I can't stand that character either. Like I've seen faux family members like, oh, I care about you because you're my family. I've seen those characters before, but none of them were this bad. That was just atrocious.
But yeah,
I feel like the human character. I feel like the human characters for this movie, you could not have casted them any better, except for the other ones. I ignore them. I've mainly focused on Tom and his wife. I mainly focused on those two. For me, here's the thing. I get what they are trying to do with like the human side of things, because we all have to remember. And the criticism is valid for a reason, and I respect it. But hear this out. I get what they were trying to do with the human side, because Sonic is in this world not by pure accident, and he had no choice in the matter. And Tom is like that guy who's like the paternal father figure that he really needed. Look how far they came together by the third movie. You will see it. But I get what they were trying to do with Sonic as best as they could write it and everything.
Okay, but the thing is, all of this is not the worst part of this movie. I think the thing that really drags the movie down is the incessant product placement.
Oh, that it breaks the immersion.
Like call lens crafters. They have my prescription. Or when you're here, you're a fan. Like it's just like the product placement.
That yeah,
but
okay.
but they got better. By the third movie, they got better, and you
See,
could
it's
tell.
not like. See, the thing is, if you're gonna do product placement, do it like the Power Rangers movie did, where you actually have the product placement be a plot point. You know, like the fact that it's under the Krispy Kreme. I thought that was actually kind of a genius product
That was
placement.
or Wayne's World when Wayne is like eating the chips while he's still while the plot is still moving
I
along.
mean, people only do stuff because they get paid.
But people may think that scene is silly, but that scene is brilliant.
So apparently they wanted to put product placement in the movie, and he just wrote a scene to put all the product placement in like one scene and just totally lampooned it.
and that's how you balance it. You keep the plot point in motion while simultaneously and craftily be like, hey, I'm eating this. And it's like, damn it, now I want Pizza Hut. Damn you, Mike Myers. And not that crappy looking box, that 90s box. Give me that 90s box all day, every day. I am a happy man.
Exactly. That is the only, like, if I'm ordering Pizza Hut or Domino's, I only see the 90s box. I don't see what they got now. Only the 90s.
You will get the old Pepsi logo on the can, and you will like it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I love the old Pepsi logo, not that new logo. That thing was disgusting.
You know what would be crazy? I wish they'd bring back Doritos 3D. Do you remember those?
Yes, those were the bomb.
Those are really good. Like
I think I went through an entire jar of like the mild dipping sauce.
I'm a Cool Ranch guy. That's my favorite Doritos flavor.
Yeah.
Lower drop. But like.
Oh, those. Okay, yeah, now I remember. I had to actually take a moment out to look it up online. Now I know what you're talking about. Okay, yes, I remember those now. Those are gone though, weren't they?
I think I think they brought them back like a couple years ago. So, but like, do you guys remember the commercial for Doritos 3D?
No.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I can play the commercial because like these kind of things usually are fine. Yeah. Nope. Sorry, like copyrighted song, but like the video should be fine.
Yeah, the video's fine. The song, not so much.
Also, like the guys,
okay.
I think that's a guy from Mad About one of the I don't know.
Do I even want to know what's about to happen? Okay.
God, I miss the 90s. I miss the 90s so much.
You know, back in the day when we didn't care about much and just did whatever we want.
Oh yeah. Wow.
I miss the 90s so much. Just gonna say it.
And the women from those 90s commercials. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Those were boxer brief burners. It's like it's like Junior, this is your 5th pair this week. What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's like Junior. Why do you keep why is there so many mismatched pairs of socks?
Don't ask, Mom. You won't like the answer.
Oh, Mom knows. Mom knows all too well.
Also, Junior, this is your dad's sock. What the fuck?
No. It's like the kid walks into his room one day, and like there's just like a family size pack of Kleenexes, and the note, and there's like a post-it note that says, "You're welcome, Mom." You know, and the kid just perfectly gets a message. Like she's tired of these socks. Here's a bunch of Kleenexes. Here, have fun.
Have fun. Dear God. Oh no, but back to the movie.
Yeah.
A lot of the human characters I just didn't care about, like The second in command or whatever of the police department that he was a part of, I didn't care if that character died.
Oh, he sticks around. He even becomes co-stars of a miniseries. Well, the thing I find weird is they just kind of like in the president, like the mission office, you got Michael Hogan is there from Battlestar Galactica, and he's just like voice actor for a lot of games. But then like the military candidate, you have Neil McDonough. Like, he's just in one scene. Why did you pay for Neil McDonough and not even use him?
Because they wanted us to question it years later. That's why.
I will say, the best casting they could have done for this movie is getting Jim Carrey on board. Jim Carrey makes this movie. I'm
Yes.
sorry. There is a reason why they do everything they can, because oh my god, it is 90s. He digs out 90s Jim Carrey. He's basically Ace Ventura reborn, and oh my god, is it great.
I was actually that's one of my talking points. As I was watching this movie, I'm sorry, I didn't see Dr. Robotnik. I saw Ace Ventura. That's what I saw.
He's basically playing Ace Ventura, but I'm not complaining because we haven't seen that kind of like wild manic energy in like almost 20 years out of Jim Carrey, and it is so nice to see him bring it back. Oh my god, is it great?
Yeah, no, that's what makes the movie, ironically, is Jim Carrey playing Robotnik.
And the thing is, he's probably going to come back for 4 because he loves doing these movies. It's basically like he gets basically just to do all his funny stuff that he did before. It's I don't know. I think he'll come back because like basically every movie in this trilogy is like his last movie. Like, all right, I'm done. I'm gonna retire. All right, fine. I'll come back for the second one. All right, Anime Night, come back soon. And then the third one, kind of thing. But then they actually killed him off. But like, is he really dead?
Yeah, exactly. I haven't seen the third, but I can see why they would kill him off because Jim Carrey is getting up there in age. I can see why he'd want to retire, to a degree.
I mean, like, they could do it. He could do a 4th movie. He has at least one more movie left in him.
Yeah. But then the villain, if they're going to continue the Sonic movies, the villain is going to have to change. It's going to have to go somebody else, like Dr. Robotnik.
They either recast it or they get like a different one. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. It's whatever.
Hey, you leave Wade alone. We love him. I don't hate Wade. I just kind of dislike him. I find his character kind of cringe. I wasn't a fan of the Knuckles series. I don't like that Knuckles was a side character in his own show.
Really?
So you have this Paramount Plus series called Knuckles, and Knuckles is in it. Do you want to know like the grand finale? It's literally a bowling contest for Wade. Knuckles is literally just sitting at a bar for the finale. He's literally sitting out the finale in his own show.
That's dumb.
It's so dumb. It is so dumb.
I've heard of really bad TV series endings. Need I say? What was that fucking? A Song in Ice and Fire. The
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. That finale was atrocious, but not that bad. Damn. And I agree with the community. We're never going to get that final book. Never.
I think Winds of Winter will come out before he dies. We're not getting whatever the last book is supposed to be. I think he's far enough in Winds of Winter that like it'll probably come out before he dies. I think Winds of Winter will probably come out before he dies. But we are not. There is no way we are getting that last book.
He's taken, 20 years to write the final book? Come on.
It's going on 20 years.
Meanwhile, Nick here is already on volume 4 of his comic.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
That's
comics and novels are two very different things.
Well, yeah.
That's embarrassing. That's a bad thing.
I mean, novels and comics are two very, very different ball games. A better example would be I've released 4 comics, and we still haven't gotten Rainbow the Brute.
Oh,
Actually, I wonder what. Actually, you know what? I wonder what's going to appear first: GTA 6 or this book.
I can't wait for GTA 6 to come out because I am so gonna make the tweet. We got GTA 6 before Rainbow the Brute. I am waiting for that game to come out just so I can make that tweet.
oh, you know it's coming out next year.
It's supposed to be coming out this year, but like it might get delayed.
No, I don't doubt it'll get delayed.
Here's the thing though. People are saying the game's never going to come out. No, GTA 6 is going to come out. They're far enough along. Like, I think it's going to come out. Like, there's way too much money for it not to come out. I think a lot of it is they're trying to like polish it up because they don't want it to be broken on launch, which I can kind of respect that.
I can kind of respect that. I think the big companies are tired of having their games come out broken.
No, I mean, a lot of the companies don't care. They don't, that's a whole other conversation.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is. But that's my only thought on the matter, is they don't want it to come out broken like Cyberpunk did.
I mean, a lot of, like, I mean, I don't know. We'll kind of move on. It's fine.
Yeah, we can move on. That's fine.
But yeah, also, we have to talk about the original version of Sonic. I mean, no discussion about this movie is complete with like bullying works. Everybody, bullying multi-billion-dollar studios actually works sometimes.
I love the fact that, because this is what happens when you piss off an entire fan base. And when it comes to the Sonic fan base, yeah, we may pick on them here and there and all that, but when you do a movie and screw up the main focus of the movie, you're not gonna hear the end of it.
See, Sega historically has shown that they're kind of in tune with their audience, or at least receptive to it, and I think they saw that. And I just want to imagine it's like they resurrected Sega Sanshiro, and he just like barged into the Paramount offices and like just screamed at them in Japanese for like 20 minutes, and just demanded they check. Because here's how in touch Sega is with the fandom. They put Sonic in the movie. They put they had Sonic Anime Night. Did you catch that? Where like Crazy Carl, when he holds up the picture of Sonic, it's literally the Sonic drawing.
Oh yeah,
I didn't see that.
Like to be like, no other studio would have thrown that in there.
Sonic, you say?
It's like an infamous drawing of Sonic the Hedgehog that became like such a meme. The fact that they threw it in there.
All right, I'm. Oh, that. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. It didn't take me long to find it.
Oh, goody! He didn't. His toe stuffing didn't jam his memory.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It didn't. Oh, that is an atrocious drawing of Sonic.
Like, all right. So this is only 10 seconds. We can get away with this. I just want to show this. So this is a clip for the movie.
I got a picture.
Yeah, they put Sonic in the movie. Like, come on.
Oh wow! Yes, that's the picture.
That is the picture.
Like I just like that to me just shows like how kind of like in touch they are. Like, who else would do that?
Nobody. I can't see Nintendo doing that. Hell, I'm actually worried about EA and the Mass Effect TV series. I'm concerned.
That would be. I'm trying to think of like an equivalent Joker meme to put in there. Like that would be like having I'm trying to decide if I want how spicy I want to be, because like I have one in my head, but I think it might be a little bit too spicy. I'll tell you after the story, but like it would be like what's like a really crazy like Legend of Zelda meme?
The only one I can think of is the Rule 63 meme of Link going from male to female, but that's about it. It's the only one I can think of.
Yeah. Trying to think here. No. This would be like if a Pokemon movie, you know, if in the background you saw someone walking arm in arm with their Gardevoir, and then you saw people on the street giving them looks.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would do it.
That would be I'm trying to think. Dead Link, yeah, 404 Dead Link.
Oh goodness.
Or just imagining like, oh, it's my Vaporeon. Did you know? And then someone just shuts him up immediately. Like if I was directing a Pokemon movie, I would like, did you know that Vaporeon? And I'd immediately have that like someone shut them up.
Mm-hmm.
So because like that is the ultimate going over kids' heads. Like the kids wouldn't get the joke, but like the guys like, they did not just do that.
Yeah, they did. I mean, there are very few video game series that are meant for kids that have some really spicy takes.
The only thing I'm worried about is if they ever do like an Elder Scrolls show, you know they're gonna like do like an arrow to the knee joke in there, and I'm just not ready for it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
One of my favorite, by the way, one of my favorite Skyrim mods is basically if somebody says arrow to the knee, they get struck by lightning instantly.
That's a mod. Wow. See, programmers, this is why we don't put the same phrasing on such a repeat that it turns into a meme and then becomes hated at the same time.
I mean, patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Oh.
They kind of ruined the meme in the Fallout show, I'll say that.
Yeah.
By the way, have anyone been watching the Fallout show? I've been kind of enjoying it.
I fell out a while back, but I can get back into it. It's not that bad. I was kind of waiting for it the season to be over to watch it all at once.
Yeah,
Kind of my thing.
Yeah, I also watched the first 2 episodes of the Night of Seven Kingdoms. It's not bad. You know, like it's not like, oh my god, this is so good. See, the problem, this is kind of the trend we're having with these Game of Thrones spinoffs. The first season is always usually pretty good. Like House of Dragon season 1. It almost felt like we were back. And the second season, no, we're not.
That's the problem with TV series. They can start good. Second season is going to be bad. Third season is going to be good. It's a hem and a haw.
Anyway, Knight, anything you want to add?
I have no opinion on Fallout yet.
Uh,
But respectfully, I don't. I have
That's
played
fine.
the games. I haven't seen the show yet.
No, that's fair.
But I heard nothing but good things. So at least there is that.
Well, to be fair, I didn't see any of The Office until 2010.
really?
Yeah. My friend, when he moved in with me,
And that's the annoying part of the whole thing. We have to be very careful now when we're talking about office space, and the office. Like, we have to be careful. Like, which one are we talking about? Are we talking about the office or office space
yeah.
I mean, let's be honest.
in the conversation? I mean,
Oh, yeah,
No
yeah.
one out
conversation wise.
anyone younger than elder millennials doesn't even know that movie exists. Like
Yeah.
most people who are fans of The Office probably don't even know. Like Office Space has always been a niche movie. It's a cult classic.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really that big of a deal, like that big of a confusion, to be honest.
Well, no, I've seen both. I do draw a distinction between the two.
Yeah, you've seen both, but I'm just saying for most people, you know, like Office Space was a cult classic even when it was at its like height of popularity.
Yeah, that's true.
It was one of those like failed in the movie theaters, but like did pretty decent on movies,
Yeah, yeah.
on video kind of thing.
Yeah, the same thing happened to Evil Dead. Horrible in the
I mean, a
movies.
lot of movies were like that, you know.
Yeah.
But Anime Night, what's some of your favorite parts of this movie?
I do love I love seeing Green Hill Zone, like the loop, and I like the fact when Tom's like sitting in a cop car, he has that speed gun and everything, and it's like boom, he's like eh, and he sees Sonic. Just that first interaction, I will not stop laughing interaction until the day I die.
I like how like when Sonic saves the turtle and takes it for a ride, and you can see the turtle is like scared out of its mind. And
Oh, I love that.
The turtle's like shaking, like.
I love that turtle. That turtle was the MVP of that scene because what the hell happened? Well, there's the bunny, and the bunny. I guess that bunny today really knew what it was doing. But
Yeah.
that's what we love about the movie. It's just simple things like we can laugh at, and
Yeah.
and also just Sonic, like seeing how you step back, you could watch the beginning of that, but watch over time he grows.
I think the
Yeah.
voice actor for Sonic was perfect.
Bar none. I would love.
By the way,
I love him.
I've been rewatching Invincible, and it is really weird because the voice actor for Shapesmith is like the same person, and
Really?
he's using the same voice, and so like you hear Shapesmith talk, he's like and it sounds exactly like Sonic. It is so weird.
Now I can't see. Now if I watch that movie again, I will only see Sonic. Oh my god.
TV show, but yeah.
Oh, TV show. My bad. My brain.
This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
Don't make me hit you with this with these Pop-Tarts. I will break these on your brain.
Thankfully, I'm pretty hard headed.
And also these are chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh. Now I need to.
Or no, sorry, it's cookies and cream.
Even worse.
My favorite Pop-Tarts are probably like the maple ones. No. Don't make me grab the hammer. I will ban you.
Don't.
The hammer is literally right over there. For those who don't realize it, yes, I still have the hammer. It's just been sitting over there, and I don't feel like grabbing it.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's as far as I'm gonna tease you, Jason.
Oh, now I'm on Amazon looking at what I can buy. Dang you. Nick,
It
I
still
was.
exists.
I know it still exists. No need to
All
ban
right.
me.
Watch that thing is by probably by year five of this, that hammer is gonna have tape on it.
Probably.
All right. Anime Night. For the crime of teasing me with food, I ban thee. Jason Ingram. For the crime of lustful lasagna, I hit you with the horny hammer.
Ow!
Ow.
Ow! Ow! Oh.
I just wish Hooded Raven would show up. I wish Hooded Raven could show up so I could ban him. But you know.
Yeah. Well, no. If he shows
Nick,
up,
my respect for you has gone up. It has gone up. I love
What?
that. My respect for you has gone up.
Oh, okay. I don't know what I did to earn it, but you know.
Well, you have Thor's hammer. You use it as a ban hammer. Thor would be proud of you.
Wait, you've never seen that?
no.
No, I have not seen the ban hammer. This is the first time I've seen it.
Yeah.
I must have missed segments where I haven't seen it.
So it's actually pulling double duty. All right.
Oh, okay. It's the horny hammer and the ban hammer.
So it's the ban hammer,
Mm-hmm.
and it's instead of a horny bat, it's a horny hammer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's it. Makes
So
it
when
worse.
people are horny, I can just whack them with the horny hammer, and when I want to ban them, I can whack them with the ban hammer. It's double duty. It's double duties.
Yep.
It's literally just a foam Mjolnir, like you know. So like I could whack someone on the head with it, and it's fine.
And watch them fold like an accordion when you hit them.
Yeah. See, I'm the only one who could hit somebody with that, and it actually hurts them. But you know, that's cerebral palsy for you. I have no control over how strong or weak I am. So here we are.
We are youth of the nation. Sorry. It's just like my brain is so weird that like just some people saying things a certain way can. Now, oh my God, he answered my summons because I sent him a message saying come into the stream so I can ban you. You're a hammer. Okay. All right. Hooded Raven, you answered the summons. So I will abide by the terms of the agreement. The pact has been made. I must honor it.
Oh no.
Hooded Raven, for the crimes of being a loyal supporter of the Phoenix Press, I ban thee! Hooded Raven, for crimes, for multiple crimes of gooning and excessive horniness, I hit thee with the horny hammer.
To be fair, for the last stream, I'm the one who made you play Final Fantasy VIII. So I'm the reason he saw Shiva in that summons. So that's on me.
You know what? Fair. Jason Ingram, for the crime of inciting gooning, I ban thee. Who else wants a ban?
All right. I mean, what else of this movie? I mean, it was actually a wholesome movie. I will say that.
And I like how I like how they kept the ring like as important. Like this is going to be important late.
Hooded Raven, is that code for something? I basically spent the last 45 minutes talking to a customer about my cats and their cats. Is that code for something?
No comment on my end. My brain
all right,
right into the gutter.
Black Reaper, for the crime of first degree gooning, I sentence you to horny jail.
Yep, that works. That works.
Oh, and speaking of somebody who needs to be banned, we have Vaughn Colvin.
Vaughn, it's been a while, man.
How you
all
doing?
Right. You are late, sir. You are late. Vaughn,
yeah, I had
two
business calls, like people during the meeting. Dude, it was quieter in the day, and then just shit happens. So
that
happened today during my shift at my
let's
work.
put it this way. I'm gonna have to be taking from some savings, but I'm hoping I can pay off from it for some of the stuff I've got planned this year. But let's talk about this movie. This movie, I rewatched it, so I haven't seen this since I saw it in theaters. I watched Sonic 3 in theaters. I'm curious about how the second one holds up because I rewatched this one And to be fair, you know, I had other stuff, but even then, like, this movie was just not pulling me the way 3 did. Like, the quality difference between 3 and this
It wasn't
one
bad.
is
It's not a bad movie.
huge. No, I would say it's serviceable. I'll be honest. Like, I don't even think it's as good as I remember it being when I first watched it. I think part of it was because obviously the whole road leading here was about respecting the fans, whatever. But this movie was like, you plot most characters into this script, most animated characters, most cartoons, and you swap out the super speed sections, and it's really just any character could have fit in this. Then that's how it feels. Like, I don't know, you know, if the writers were different for the second and third, but it felt like it wasn't someone who was a fan of the characters. Like, oh, what is a Sonic? Oh, he's fast. All right, well, what is his backstory? Oh, he's from Earth. Well, that doesn't really make sense. We'll say he's from another planet. Oh, well, he could have a protector as an owl. Like, it didn't feel like it was made by the fans, and I think that outcry from the trailer made them lean into that. But here's the thing. I'm fine with bullying people into being fans. I think that's the overall lesson. I think that's important. And I think, like, honestly, the video game section at the end is great with the credits and then setting up. But I think what this movie did was it said, okay, we're willing to listen. Let's do this better the second time. And for that reason, I think it's good. But, like, I don't think this movie is particularly strong. I think it's like, it's kind of a movie that you're going to be like, oh, Sonic 3 is one of the best video game movies ever, arguably the best. And 4, I think, is going to be good too. 2's good. I think this one's fine. I think it's just fine. I don't think it's any. I'll give you an example of why I feel like the people who, I don't know Jeff Fowler, if he was a fan of the games or not, but, like, okay,
he worked on Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, he worked.
Oh, he did. Oh, then never mind.
He is an OG. Like, if you actually look at the credits of, like, you look at your GameCube copy.
I forgot about that. You're right. You're right.
He's in the because he worked on Shadow the Hedgehog. So, like, I think that's kind of why Sonic 3 probably worked out as well.
Yeah, I think so too.
He probably Shadow is probably one of his favorite characters. And so we wanted to do it right.
Okay, so then I got to ask him a question because this scene bothers the shit out of me. There's a scene where he's on this platform, right? He's on a shelf and there's an enemy below him and he jumps onto it. I was like, oh, even though I've seen the movie, I'm like, oh, he's going to do the boop, but no. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I got to ask him, Mr. Jeff Fowler, why he didn't do that. But there are, I think, you know, knowing that, I think Jeff Fowler, I don't know at what point he was brought on, but I feel like there was definitely the fan component. And I think this movie was made to appease studio heads. And it's kind of an ad for, okay, can we actually do what Sonic really is in the next one?
Yeah, that kind of what it felt like to me. Like, this was just a setup for what's to come later.
This was to show, hey, we're going to make a Sonic movie. And all things considered, with the anthropomorphic, you know, animal, it could have been really bad. In fact, most people probably thought it almost was really bad.
I mean, one thing you got to realize is all they did was swap out the model. So this whole entire movie was designed with Ugly Sonic, like all these scenes, same voice actor,
where he goes,
the same voice actor, and like, yeah.
See, that's what we've already talked about it, but that first trailer almost killed this movie. Almost.
I think it saved it because the way the studio reacted, I hope, and I want it should send the message of listening to fans, and I think the cultural impact of that movie, more specifically, that is important. But rewatching the movie itself, just on its own, it's fine.
Yeah.
To me, I think the trilogy is basically with each film they learned, like the more they lean into the video games, because like there's kind of like a ratio of like human to video games that like the first movie has more human stuff. The third movie has more video game stuff.
Barely any human stuff, yeah.
And the second one, they're starting to lean more into the video game stuff. But
the worst part that I think of that's
the wedding sequence
is the wedding sequence.
Oh God!
It sucks because that's the part I like think of the most. I think of, oh, this movie was so great, except for the wedding sequence. Is my first thought. I haven't rewatched it since.
It's just such a black hole in the movie because it just stops the movie dead. They literally the adults have to do stuff, and it's like, why?
Yeah, and I think that was one of the things that I think the problem is this movie is mostly that.
Yeah, it's mostly that.
I don't think it's every Sonic scene is something with related to humans. It's like all of it. I think so. I think they do a good job with starting out with like the song from Sonic Mania, but even then, that's like calling back to stuff I'd rather be seeing. And this is not me being like a negative Nancy. I really, truly don't think this movie is very
The product
exceptional.
placement in this movie is so bad.
I think the movie, even like Sonic, the quippy dialogue, whatever. Again, you put that to a lot of cartoon characters, you can get that. A lot of it isn't explicitly Sonic.
I think Sonic talks too much in this movie. Like
I think that's not a problem if he just said shit that was better.
Yeah, a lot of it he's just talking just to talk.
Also, there's 2 separate occasions where he gets hit by a missile. He's like, "Oh, actually, I'm okay." And it's like it's so by the numbers. Where okay, to the point where they have the tucking you in to show they care scene. It's like everything about this plot is by the numbers. Oh, they'll go on a road trip for some arbitrary reason. And then there'll be this moment where he decides, really at the it's so tacky. It's again, I think everything about this movie is like pretty serviceable.
Also, so the rings landed on the Transamerica Tower, one of the busiest buildings in San Francisco, and it's probably an observation deck, and it was there. It was just sitting there for like what 2 or 3 days, and nobody picked it up. Like there was.
Wait, he had family in San Francisco too, so why didn't he just say, "Hey, can you grab this? I'll explain later. It's of the utmost importance. Please grab this. I'll tell you about it later."
Like how many people were in and around that area? Like a janitor. Like a janitor at least. Probably.
That's like if a UFO crashes into my neighbor's house right next door to me. I'll notice that. Be like, well, looks like they do intergalactic delivery.
Okay, no, this pissed me off. All right, so they go and teleport back to the farmer's house, and it's day, right?
Right.
Then he goes and runs around Egypt for like 2 seconds, and then comes back and it's night. Why didn't the entire day happen?
That's the part that annoyed me. I'm like, wait a minute.
I didn't even notice
the time difference
also
is really not even that much because like they're in Montana. I think that's mountain time. California, it's like one time zone away. It would be one thing if it was like if let's say it was like 6 o'clock in California, and then they go to New York and it's like 3 o'clock, and so okay, it's still daytime in New York, but it's nighttime in California. Wait, I'm getting that reversed. Sorry.
Yeah. Either way, depending on the time of day. If it's 6 a.m. in California, it's almost midnight in New York. Almost.
No.
No. I will believe
there's a 3 hour difference between California and New York. 3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours? I'm sorry, I was thinking 6. So yeah,
see, that's like there's a 5 hour difference between like Eastern and UK time. That much I do know. The 5
okay.
Sorry, well, whatever.
No.
Vaughn, what do you think about like Dr. Robotnik? I think he nails it. I think
he's good, but again, all right. So here's the thing. He's like government guy. Like it was like he could have been okay. So like, there's not a lot inherently that's Robotnik, and that's okay because the second one, it's like now they go, okay, this is the things the studio had wanted me to make. Now I'm going to make the movie I want to make with the second one, and it was like. And that's really how this movie feels because Robotnik, he's fine. He's Jim Carrey. But it's not like anything that's exclusively like, oh, this is Ivo Robotnik. Aside from like vaguely egg-shaped drones. But even then, that's not really doesn't really look much like stuff from the games. I mean, although when they did the end scene, it's fine. But okay, he has no particular, even with certain scenes, it's almost like he has more of a rivalry with Wachowski than Sonic in this first movie.
Yeah, like they give him like this weird like chip on the shoulder, like I was beaten up in high school, so now I'm gonna be like psychotically,
obsessed.
like oh I'm smarter than you. You're like oh like he's basically a Reddit incel if he that could actually build robots.
Yeah, I just don't think he's particularly. I think he's Jim Carrey. He does well with that. But here's what I will say: this movie sets up all the foundations for them to get it right later.
Mm-hmm.
And the quality difference between 1 and 2 is great. And again, it reinforced the message of listen to fans. But I think even with that, okay, I was thinking about this too. All right, so he's a dick, right? Jim Carrey's a dick, but does he do anything like morally really that wrong in this movie?
No.
No, he's a government.
Okay, he attacks people. He attack. I think in like the finale, like he starts like shooting people in the town.
He doesn't. In the entire, this is one of the things. Like I've rewatched the movie, I'm like, he is literally a government agent following orders. He's just a bit of a dick about it, but like. All right, so put yourselves in the worst thing he does is he's careless. Put yourselves in the shoes of the government. You find out there's an alien entity that can cause power outages super fast, could cause potential damage. You just want to bring someone in for questioning. He's not even that brutal. It's not like they take the whole town hostage, which is what the actual government would do. They're actually fairly like tame about it. This guy harbors a fugitive from the United States government. And so then goes on a road trip. They follow him on the road trip. All right, yeah, the only thing is he starts shooting around San Diego, okay? Sonic sends him back. In no way does he redeem himself from the eyes of the government, which is the movie kind of addresses that, but it's like, okay, Wachowski did in fact provably harbor a government fugitive. And they don't push that at all? They reward him with the shit he did.
The ending kind of says like, they think the alien's dead. They don't like, but like at the end of the movie.
What reason do they have to think that?
Yeah,
and in the second movie, it's revealed that they knew he was alive the entire time, and they set up the whole wedding plot to like capture them or something. Like,
dude, what? Like, all right, yeah, the second one because it just doesn't. The ending of this movie just doesn't make any sense. So Sonic sends him back to this world. This government, and this high-ranking government official that was tasked with getting him sends him back, and they reward him. What did Eggman do? Did he violate government rules?
No, they didn't reward him. He gets stranded on the mushroom.
No, they reward Wachowski with the Olive Garden thing for
which is such
aiding, aiding in sending a government someone who the government sent, right? A government scientist, military scientist to another planet for trying to do his job.
I mean, it could be worse. Wachowski could have killed multiple government agents, and then after the portal blew up, they just decided to go away and never meant
Yeah, like Stranger Things. Yeah, I get it. Dude, I cannot believe. I think I'm gonna go back and quote tweet my initial review and say I must have been on drugs when I wrote this. This is like I went back. I'm like I can't believe it.
That's the problem with some movies. They forget their own subplots.
I'm just gonna say this. I don't blame the people for believing Conformity Gate because that ending was so bad that like deluding yourself into thinking like there's a secret ending that's a mind of palate, that makes more sense than whatever we got.
Fair.
I agree. I will agree on that.
Like I'm not gonna pass judgment on Conformity Gate people. But anyway, Sonic. Let's get to Sonic here. Yeah, I agree with you, Vaughn. I think this movie is like a good foundation. I don't think it's aged very well. I think it's still like a fine movie. Like I think when I first saw it, it was like an 8.5. Now I'd give it like a 6.5 or a 7.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 5 or a 6. I think it's like serviceable. I really don't think there's anything, even like the Wachowski and Sonic dynamic. I don't think there's anything super special about their dynamic in this movie. I really don't. I think it's hits all the beats it needs to hit. Oh, I'm a small town cop. I want to go to a big city. Oh, I'll help you with this. And so you go, okay, yeah. But I didn't really like feel anything that strong between the two of them. I really didn't.
I actually like the wife.
I feel like if anything,
I liked her.
Yeah, she's great. But I feel like if anything, and I think that this show, for the record, is far worse, and it had way more time to be fair. But I feel like if anything, fucking Wade and Knuckles had more of
I
like a
hated
dynamic.
that series.
I think
hated
it. Listen, I binged it all at once, but then I was like, oh, so there's like barely any.
Knuckles is literally sitting in a bar doing nothing for finale in his own freaking show.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, that was insulting. But
But you get my
also-
point, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and again, I don't hate this movie at all. For the record, I liked it, but I think it's
Knuckles
fine.
as a
We weren't
series is
expecting it to
better
be
written than this
perfect.
movie. Knuckles as a series is better written. I'll give
Well, I don't know about that. I don't ever go that
Vaughn,
far.
I will agree with you because the fact of the matter is it got the major things out of the way if we condense it like that. We have Sonic, we have the Ring, we have Dr. Robotnik. It did its part. Okay, we have that established and everything. Everything else is just noise in the background, what have you. However, this film was not meant to be perfect. It's gonna fuck up in one form or another, and that's completely fine. But the fact of the matter is, we got a Sonic movie.
No, yeah, I think it's
take
fine
care
for
of it
what it
later.
is, but I don't think it's ever going to be a movie that I like.
Also, the other
But,
thing
Like,
you
I
gotta
but
realize
it's not
is-
the
for
movie.
this video.
But it's not the movie that we're going to be praising for the next 20 years because we have 2 and 3 already, and we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Forming on that.
I want to check out 2 again and see because I feel like that's probably gonna hold up. My stance will probably be reinforced. I'll probably, if anything, like it more.
all right, we're doing Sonic 2. We're doing Sonic 2 next month. We're doing it. We'll
Okay.
do it. And Vaughn, you're welcome back, and I will
course,
probably do
remind me.
Sonic. Yeah, I'll do Sonic 2
yeah.
next month. But like, the other thing is like, I feel like nowadays we've kind of cracked the video game movie code. But like this movie was like one of the first ones to kind of start cracking that code. They hadn't really figured out the formula to success yet. Because like with comic book movies, it was the same thing. Like they struggled to crack the code until like Blade, X-Men, and then it was off to the races. And it wasn't until this movie that they started to crack the code.
That's true, and we have a boatload of movies. House of the Dead, Resident Evil. Need I remind you how atrocious those movies got?
Why are you quoting the bad movies?
I'm quoting the bad movies because of how bad they were compared to this.
I mean, you could.
I'm offended by his movie choices.
Oh,
Oh no! I will admit I liked Resident Evil 1.
I'm
but-
joking.
I know. I liked Resident Evil 1. After that, it got bad. House of the Dead was a literal video game. Or they tried.
I mean,
That-
what do you get? It's a Wii Bowl. Vaughn, a little bit of an aside. Anything you want to say about Catherine O'Hara?
Man, yeah, I mean that's a tough one, you know. I was like, man, I don't want to. It was tough. I just don't want, you know. I mean, it's sad that she passed away. I try to think. So I've seen Home Alone. I'm trying to think of what else I've seen her in.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. That's right.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Pardon?
She was Sally in Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. No, I mean she was great, and she was only 71 too. Like,
Yeah,
so
I was
much-
saying that feels young to me. That feels young.
I've noticed some of the actors who have passed on recently, their ages were still relatively like below 80 or mid 90 ish, and I'm like, huh.
Yeah. That's what it's slowly turning into.
Yeah, I've said this before, but like, you know, we're all, most of us are, you know, I mean, Vaughn's the spring chicken here, but like most of us are in like our mid 30s at least.
I'm in my early 40s.
You know,
Yeah, I'll be 34 next month.
and like the people that we grew up with, you know, like when we were watching that stuff as kids, they were probably in their 30s or 40s, and so now, you know, 20, 30 years on, so they're in their 70s. So like all the people we grew up with, they're gonna start dying off, and it's just gonna get more and more like frequent.
Yeah.
Like how much longer do we have with Patrick Stewart or Ian McKellen? You know,
Not much. But
I
Patrick
mean,
Stewart.
Dick Van Dyke is 100 years old. The guy could drop at any second. He's in really good health, but like, still 100 years old.
Yeah. Ironically, I saw a lot of Dick Van Dyke because I used to watch Nick at Night way back in the day.
Ooh.
So that's how I know Dick Van Dyke.
Mm. So, fun fact about the Sonic movie. So, like, all of the video game characters are actually voiced by Hollywood stars, with the exception of Tails.
Yes, that I knew.
Tails,
Colleen O'Shaughnessy. Yep.
which is like I think the regular Tails voice actor.
Yes.
Really?
I think
That's
that
what
one
surprised me.
I think that was because they had her do the voice for the post credit scene, and so by the time it came to the second movie, they're like, well, we've already got her for there, so might as well keep using her. Like if they had have had that post credit scene and just cast like Tails, it would have been a Hollywood starlet.
I didn't even get to see the post credit scene. I stopped watching
You
when the movie.
Because I watched the credits again, and I think the credits are so engaging that it brings you into it.
I love
Credits are so good. They use the boss and the Sonic. Like, here's the thing: the credits are so good. Credits are why I'm like, there's more potential here. Like what
I really liked is Sega did like a Marvel Studios style like logo, and I really liked that. Like they showed all like a lot of their classic games, like, at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, I remember that. That was entertaining.
I gotta
I'm
excited
credit
to watch
scene.
a second because there's something like the level up between 1 and 3. I gotta rewatch 2 just to see the stepping stone because it's like it's not even close. It's not even close.
It's like because that's the thing. I went to go see 3 when it came out in theaters on the
I'm curious
night.
how far
And
the
I
2
look
is
back
between them.
I go back to the first movie recently, and I'm like, it's
first-
night and day.
Here's the thing, though. Here's my thing, though. Even though the first movie is the lesser product, it's still essential. Like this,
Yes.
this
Is it essential? I don't really.
because
I think outside
it
of
laid the groundwork. At the very least, it laid the groundwork.
Well, and that, but I'm saying like if I feel like someone could watch Sonic 3 and like not even really care. Like the first one, like how much? So like okay, we barely
like the stuff with
him
I
did write
Mike.
this down. So he says everyone in those worlds travel through with the rings, right? So I'm always curious. That's an interesting bit of world building that I'd love to see built on in the future. Like okay. Are there more planets that we're going to see? It looks like the fourth one is going to be. I made a ton of videos, and again, but I'd love to get back into that.
My theory on
It's Sonic CD. It's a plot of Sonic.
No, it is Sonic CD. It's going to be Amy
is
probably going to be from the future.
Now,
which is
I'm
my
wondering-
initial thought.
Now I'm wondering. I'm building on this. It is going to be built on Sonic CD. I think because we already saw actually, you know what? I'm going to stop right there.
It's fine. Metal Sonic
is here, so that tells me that we're going to go Sonic CD route.
Well, and Amy, Metal Sonic and Amy was already
and Amy as well. The time stones are going to come in. The little planet is definitely going to make.
I don't think. I don't know. I don't think so.
But I don't know how that's going to work though because it's a new thing. The time stones I can kind of see happening. Because that's what they were. That's what they are in Sonic CD. You could make the argument of that with the Chaos symbols. You can make the argument, but I feel like in some form or fashion we will see the time.
Well, can we show how much things showed up? Like, okay, this and this kind of brings me back to my point with this movie. You compare the way we're talking about Sonic 4 to the way we did Sonic 1. We had Sonic and Eggman, and that's really it. Like the rings, like were portals, which were different. I mean, vaguely reminiscent of the games. But like second one, we get Chaos Emeralds, we get Tails, we get actual settings from the. Which that's the thing. I had played Sonic 1 and 2 when the Sonic 3 movie came out. I hadn't played 3 and Knuckles. Now I want to go back. But we got Knuckles, Tails. We got the Chow. Well, the Chow is in 3.
Yeah.
But we got. You know what I mean? Like we're getting more and more and more stuff actually from the games outside of like Sonic and Eggman, which you could find from just like box art. Like there isn't a lot of but the thing is, I don't think the studio let them. So I think they did the best with what they were given to show.
And then the
We
3
did it.
is basically it's literally just Sonic Adventure 2. Like
Yeah.
they have entire sequences that are just lifted straight from the game.
That's
finale.
I mean, it's
The finale is
different
literally-
enough,
sorry,
but it's
sorry.
like, yeah, like I think nowadays, now we get to the point where, so I think the time stones, I think personally, so they're going to set up, because this is the test run, Silver, I think they're going to play it as safe. They're running out of safe material after Sonic 3, I think.
Yeah.
I think because, well, they'll have, all right, so I think, and I've talked about this on my channel. I'd love to talk about this more in depth.
Oh, yeah.
If I could find the time. But like,
Welcome to talk about it on my channel.
yeah. I think one of the things that I wanted to do, because I made a ton of Sonic videos and then I kind of stopped for like a year. I'd love to get back to it. But one of the things that I kind of touched on was like, all right, so when it comes to playing it safe, right? You got to look at it as what are the most, like if you look at the best Sonic games, the ones that everyone likes. So it's 1, 2, 3 CD, 1, 2, 3 Knuckles, CD, Adventure 2, maybe Adventure, right? Well, we've already burned through the first 3. We burned through Adventure 2. We
need to do a movie based off Knuckles Chaotix. We need to do that so badly.
No, you know what I mean?
We
Like
need a Sonic Spinball
so
movie.
then they skipped to, so now we're
Give
going
yourself
back
a
to
Dan
CD. And we're also going through the safest characters. Shadow is one of the most popular characters. Next one, like people were shocked Shadow went before Amy. Now we get Amy and Metal Sonic. Okay, cool. Now I'm thinking, because I was like, oh, will they add more? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe like someone small, but people were like Silver. I think someone even said this, that at best we'll get like a scene that says, no, you caused an even worse future, Silver. But the problem is now we're into Sonic 06.
I want Cream the Rabbit. I want a
Cream the Rabbit. I think is possible if we're gonna just have someone just in there. They said they're gonna have a bigger budget. If they want to have someone that has just a small role, if Amy is like, hey, we need to save Cream the Rabbit, I could see it in that context. You know,
I don't
know
enough about the game.
There is one character.
Oh, go ahead.
There is another route they could go. Is they could go Sonic Underground. They could go Sally Acorn.
They're not doing that.
I'm just saying, because like that.
They will not do. I will bet money on the fact that they will not. That's like that character's like in the Shadow Realm. They're not fucking doing Sally Acorn.
Well, they can't because legally they can't.
Really?
Legally they can't because it's a messy subject behind the scenes.
I know a bunch of the echidnas aren't available because of Ken Penders.
Well, but it's a messy subject, and it would take up too much time. So
you're talking about the old cartoon or anime of Sonic, right?
Yeah, because we
touching Sonic Underground. That's not happening.
Because me and Joker, we watched Sonic the Hedgehog series, the SatAM one.
I've never seen it.
So I have a feeling somewhere in translation, kind of like what they did with Miss Pac-Man and Namco, like it's the whole Namco Miss Pac-Man.
The Miss Pac-Man is basically Miss Pac-Man was developed by a third-party company, and because of their contracts, they kind of had the rights to the thing. So it's a weird kind of thing. And so if Namco can use Miss Pac-Man, but if they do, they have to pay these group of people money, and they don't want to do that.
And that's the thing with Sally Acorn at the moment. That's what's going from what I heard, and I'm like, really? I was always wondering why they won't do it.
I mean, are there any Sonic X plots they could use? Because the problem is once you get into the 2000s, that's a whole another generation of Sonic fans. Because the thing about Sonic fans is you have the old guard and like the new guard. Because there's a whole group of Sonic fans that got into it because of the GameCube. You know, because of like Sonic Gems collection. You know.
Oh, I remember the fist fights back in the day. They really went at it.
Yeah, the GameCube
Two
was
of them
actually
got suspended.
Like the GameCube was very good to Sonic. Like there was there's a lot of Sonic fans that became fans because of the GameCube.
I think I got Sonic. It was Sonic Gems or Sonic Mega Plus. It was one of those.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I love that thing to pieces, and the GameCube was a lot of fun, and that's why I love the GameCube, and I love Mario Toadstool.
Like who knows in 10, really 20 years, They could be doing a Sonic and the Black Knight movie, or
Oh, Jesus Christ.
like
that
or
whole
we could actually have a
conundrum.
werehog.
Nick,
Don't
Nick,
Nick,
Banhammer.
you're gonna
Oh,
make me
I
ban
haven't even said the
yourself.
most cursed thing. They do a
Don't do
Sonic
it.
06
Don't,
movie.
don't, you.
Well, all right. So if anything, and this is where, all right. So this is like an original plot with Sonic characters. I don't know when we're gonna get to that point again. But I think I think we're gonna get Sonic CD, a version of it. I think it'll be like some Terminator elements in there, personally, and Back to the Future elements mixed with Sonic CD, because Sonic CD is fairly light on plot. I don't think we're getting Little Planet. That's where I have to. Well, if we do, it'll be an actual other planet. It won't be like a planet that's on Earth.
Mobius.
Well, actually, when you put it like that, Vaughn, it does make sense. So I would like to see that, because the one thing there is
Because
one
if it's from the
there's one
future-
Easter egg I want to see, and that is Stardust Speedway. The
Yeah,
showdown.
exactly.
That's the one I want to see.
So, because this is another thing, if Amy is from the future, or whether it's in the future or another world will have to be involved, because Sonic is the only hedgehog on Earth. So,
And
That's
in another
perfect.
world, it's got to be Mobius, because that's the one people recognize. It's got to
Yeah.
be Mobius.
so that could be Little Planet. Little Planet could be just like how they got the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald are like one and the same. They could combine.
It's crazy how big those emeralds are, and the funny thing is they when you look at it, it's like, where did this come from? But when you look at it from a geological standpoint, it really is interesting. But I'm gonna save that for another time.
Yeah, we'll get
Because
it.
because
Please don't apply real world logic to my Speedy Hedgehog games.
that's why I said check my post later. But
because
Okay.
like if you want to talk about the Master Emerald, because the thing is it's a cut emerald, so that means that like there was a even bigger stone that they then cut to look like it. Like see how like the black hole of logic, my friend.
Okay, so since we're bringing logic into this,
No.
let me bring into the equation E equals MC
I'm
squared.
started.
E equals MC squared. Let's go from there.
Nick, I will happily take the banhammer. I will happily take the banhammer for feeding into Jason's
So
stupidity.
one thing I want to ask you is, like, do you think this like we could eventually lead into a Super Smash Brothers movie?
No,
No,
No?
it's not possible.
too
because-
many rights issues.
Too many?
rights. I mean, here's with Nintendo.
If it was all Nintendo characters, but here's the problem though: you got Detective
Actually,
Pikachu, you got Mario.
Zelda's
but, like,
coming out.
Zelda's live action though; it's live action. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm going to say probably not. Like, if it happens, it's not out of the realm of possibility like it once was.
Yeah.
But it depends on like what's gonna happen, who's gonna do what, and how much. It's a Who Framed Roger Rabbit fiasco, but it's the stages leading to it, because what they want is like a Roger Rabbit style, to where give Mickey Mouse this amount of time to match Bugs Bunny with this amount of time, and keep them the same. It's got to be like that.
Because it's not just like companies and IP holders, you know.
It's worse than that.
Because it's also
Worse.
studios. Like for example, the Mario movies are made through Universal. Sonic is made through Paramount, which means that not only do you have to have Sega and Nintendo make an agreement, which that I could see happening. I like if it was just Sega and Nintendo, I could see them actually make an agreement. But also you have to have Paramount and Universal agree to share. So you have two layers of negotiations that you have to go through for that. to happen.
Yeah.
And that's just for Sonic and Mario.
That, and also don't forget like Metroid, Star Fox of all things.
Well, they haven't had movies done, so that's just Nintendo IP.
You know what? Of all the movies that I'm scared of, it's Star Fox. Believe it or not.
Well, dude, here's the thing. Again, because I'm thinking about it. All right, Zelda, Mario, and
Metroid.
Pokemon. No, I'm saying Pokemon are the others, like Kirby, Metroid. Like, I don't know that those are box office.
Well, the
material.
thing about Metroid is it's
Star
serious
Fox.
Metroid is basically the movie writes itself. Like, you
No,
could
I
make
agree.
it-
That one is the most apt for a movie.
It is.
100%. I loved, and I want to read the manga too and play more of the games. I've
It's
only
basically
played, I've only played
Metroid is-
Metroid Samus Returns. I haven't played the others.
Metroid is just
Oh,
literally
4
Alien.
came out, right? Didn't Prime 4 come out?
Yeah. I played.
Yeah,
Was it good?
I haven't heard good things about it.
Because I know the story of Metroid. Like, I know the timeline of events. It's a series I'd love to get into. It's not good.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I would ask Vaughn, with all due respect, ask Dash Attack. He played it. Ask him.
I've
Here's
only heard news. I haven't played it.
I love how it looked. Don't get me wrong. I loved how it looked, but there was a few things that kind of pissed me off a
Okay,
little bit. I'll
start
leave it
getting
at that.
things like so beyond Nintendo. What other video game series do you think like? I think like like Castle like okay, we already got Castlevania, but like Mega Man,
Yeah.
I think they could do that because I mean the X series is great story, but like they have to do Mega Man first.
I know for a fact they could do a really good solid like a good Metal Gear movie.
I need to play those
know
games.
for-
I mean,
I know for a
Metal
fact.
Gear is basically just ripping.
I mean,
off
Red Dead
ripping
Redemption.
off-
I don't see the point of it, though. I don't see the point of a
won't
Red
make
Dead Redemption movie.
Red Dead Redemption won't make sense. I mean, I love the game. Don't get me wrong.
I mean,
love
if you
them
have
too,
this
yeah.
Henry
It would
Cavill
just
has to play
be-
Arthur Morgan. If Henry Cavill plays
No.
Arthur Morgan,
What?
What?
That makes
Really?
no. That casting makes. I don't see that at all.
all right, who would you have play Arthur Morgan then?
I wouldn't make the movie personally, but if I was given the task,
Russell Crowe.
I'd have to think about it.
If
but
I
I don't.
had to make it, it would be Russell Crowe.
I haven't
I-
seen anything of Henry Cavill's that convinces. Like, I don't think he's bad at all. Obviously,
I'm excited for the
good.
Highlander remake,
But
you
I
know.
don't know that he's Arthur Morgan.
Okay,
I
I,
don't see it. I
Yeah.
can't see Henry Cavill as Arthur Morgan. I can't see it. It'd be worth a try, but unfortunately, the way it looks, and I agree with Vaughn on this, it wouldn't make sense.
Hmm.
And in Red Dead Redemption, where would you put it? I know it's
Yeah.
a Western and everything, but where? Like
You'd
where?
just you'd adapt.
Well,
You'd probably just adapt RDR2, and then you could do RDR1.
A 60-hour story. That's the main reason is because it's not like you could do a condensed version, but it's such a cinematic story. I just don't think it.
miniseries, and then have it be like a 4 or 5 season Netflix like miniseries.
Personally, I just find that like so for this is why I think this movie is good. And to circle back to this is that it takes something that's not an easy adaptation,
Mhm.
shows this can work. It doesn't have to be anything amazing. This can work.
Mhm.
Now let's make it work better.
yeah. I mean, Metroid, they could do it. It's the Zelda one that I'm a bit worried about.
Zelda was the other series.
I'm curious, like where it's going to be on, if it's going to be on the timeline, if it's probably going to be just its own thing.
Yeah,
I'm fine. I'm fine with it.
Probably
either
gonna
way.
be its own thing, but if I had to do money, I think they're probably just gonna do this. Like the story of Ocarina of Time.
That's what I'm saying. Ocarina of Time. I feel like now I'm biased. But I feel like
I mean, the
is
story
most
itself.
iconic.
I mean, you have to even if you streamline it, the story of Ocarina of Time lends itself very like the structure of Ocarina of Time
perfectly.
lends itself very well to a movie.
I think they're gonna do a story like Ocarina of Time is what their basis is.
Plus,
gonna be.
Ocarina of Time is like the most famous one.
It's like the
so,
gold standard. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think A Link to the Past would also work, but like that's a little bit.
I don't think they're gonna do that one though.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
be
so
I'm gonna be a little bit spicy here. I don't buy the Zelda timeline thing. I used to, but I don't anymore after
Why?
retrospect.
That timeline has been like it's been changed so much. Like I recommend watching the video, the timeline of the Zelda timeline, and it like explains all the changes. Did you know at one point Link's Awakening took place during a scene transition in Zelda 2? Like
What?
when Link crosses the water in Zelda 2, the lake. and it
No,
goes
really?
black. Yeah, and what like because a lot of it is like people asking Miyamoto at like a trade show and he just invents it on the spot, kind of thing.
Mhm.
Oh,
See, I could
okay.
buy some of that. All right, I need to check that out. But all right, so Link to the Past was obviously meant to take place. But this is the thing, Ocarina of Time, like the way it ends, you think it's supposed to transition directly into A Link to the Past. But then they do the I think the Ocarina of Time, where it's like, I haven't played Wind Waker, but Wind Waker like clearly follows that. But so does A Link to the Past, with the point where it's Ganon is clearly meant to set that up. But then you have Twilight Princess that still is Ganondorf. And again, I need to play all three of the. Oh, well, I've played Link to the Past, played a little Twilight Princess, but it's like those
I
are
haven't
three
played any of
separate paths. So it's like, what the fuck? I think the downfall timeline was them to go, because that's the most baffling one, where it's like the
'Cause,
other
like,
two
they-
make sense. The third one doesn't have an authentic reason for existing.
Yeah, because like they did the Hyrule story, which I actually have it in
Yeah, I
the
have it
bookshelf.
too.
But they've even tweaked it even since then. Like they've even like shoved things around even since then. There's like a website, a Japanese website that has like the timeline. Yeah, I got the book. I
Uh-oh, we made him stand up and go back to his bookshelf. What should we do?
Yeah, no, I mean, I have it somewhere. Where is the timeline?
Vaughn, by the way, speaking of like, because I know since we're both like comic book people and we're on the topic of Zelda, have you read this?
Nope. I have not.
This is a comic book adaptation of A Link to the Past.
Oh,
This was originally printed in Nintendo Power. And yeah, like check this out.
I
Okay.
can see that.
So this was done by Shitaro Ishimori, the creator of Kamen Rider Super Sentai. So like this guy was the apprentice of Tezuka. Like he was actually trained by Tezuka.
I don't know who you're talking about. I'll admit that.
Tezuka,
That's
the
okay,
godfather
that-
of manga. By the way,
Okay.
I too have Hyrule Historia. So,
All right.
gorgeous book, by the way. Gorgeous book.
Jason, you are forgiven because this is a learning thing, so you are forgiven. You don't have to. We don't expect you to know that.
Yeah,
much.
I'm gonna have to go back into. I'd love to play all these games if I had unlimited time, man. But I keep putting more shit on my plate. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I love this.
By
shit.
the way, I sent you the video of like the different versions of the Zelda timeline to kind of give you an idea.
All right,
I
I'll
sent
have to.
you
Get,
on
you know what? I could use the relaxation. I'll listen to this.
Yeah, no, the
But yeah,
Zelda timeline.
I do
always
recommend
confusing.
checking this out. By the way, Vaughn, I actually do recommend this.
Okay, send that. Remind me about that. I've played A Link to the Past, so that was I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as like.
Let me.
Ocarina.
We're just gonna full screen myself real quick. So yeah, check that out.
Oh,
Yeah, these are originally printed in Nintendo Power, and it just kind of tells the story of A Link to the Past. Yeah, check that out.
okay.
Where can
And
you
then,
find that?
Probably Amazon. The other thing is, there's manga adaptations of a bunch of the games. Have you checked those out?
No.
No, I didn't even know they existed.
So
Yeah.
what is that called? A Link to the Past? A Link to the Past manga?
Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. And then
Wow.
there's this The Legend of Zelda.
Is it still in
complete set.
print?
Not sure, but there's also the manga. So this is a separate thing. These
I'm
are
gonna have to
like
bow out, guys. I gotta go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
all right. So these are adaptations of like they got one for like
Dude, I've had this idea for a fan film that I've wanted to do forever that I used to outline obsessively. I would love to go back in and do it. Or even just a fan story. God, that would be great.
yeah, look at this.
But Nintendo shuts everything down. That's the rough part.
You will not pass. Oh god, the translators. Sorry.
Oh,
But man, I would love to get that.
You know, I bet if Nick and Vaughn met these translators, they would be smacking them around with
I
like
don't
so
think
much
so.
with so much be like, no,
No.
no, no, translate it this way. Translate it this way. See
It's
this
actually
word right here?
surprisingly affordable.
Translate.
Vaughn, here it is.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's a good.
Oh, I have expected that to be like in the mid like 40s up.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
because it's still in print. That's probably why.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Well, I'm
tiny.
wondering because they tend to throw everything Zelda timeline related into the fire, even from what little I know. So they're like, "Oh, this isn't canon. We don't accept this."
Catholic Kenny. Puh.
Yeah. Yeah, they're constantly like tweaking it. I mean, one thing is just keep adding the stuff, but like they shuffle games around here or there. Like, I don't know.
Here's the thing though with Mario Vaughn, you make a very great statement with Sonic because they're out of the safe zone with Sonic.
Almost after Sonic CD, yeah. Maybe maybe Adventure.
But with Mario, here's the question. I know the movie hasn't come out yet, but it's an interesting, thought-provoking question. And hypothetically, where do you go from there?
I mean, Mario has a lot more safe stuff because
Mario is safer.
They're going to Galaxy.
That's why I like Sonic better. It takes risks, even if it fucks up sometimes. There are more Sonic stories.
Also, it looks like with the Mario movies,
like are Mario stories gripping? Like, be honest, like they're fun game. Like Super Mario Odyssey is a fun ass game, right? If you want to argue it's a better game than most Sonic games, absolutely, I can grant you that. But I've never been like gripped by a Mario story. Where like, oh.
Yeah, that's why
Sonic Adventure 2, that shit's now I haven't played the game, but that story's pretty good.
Yeah. They could do Sonic and the Dark Brotherhood. Sorry. Oh, I'm just being evil. But with Mario, it seems like they're just kind of pulling, like for example, with this new one, they're going to like the Mexico place from Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, that's what I said when I saw the Galaxy poster. I was like, "That what?"
Because like you thought, like, oh, they're just gonna do Super Mario World. They're gonna, they're going to Dinosaur Land, kind of thing. But yeah. going to because
I forgot Yoshi wasn't in the first movie. I was like, wait, they're introducing. I was like, oh yeah, I guess they just didn't have Yoshi.
Because pretty much any Mario game they can pull from, like Super Mario Sunshine, that could be a movie. Mario 64. That could be a movie.
That's what Joker mentioned on Wednesday night during the show, because he did mention they could go the Super Mario Sunshine route, and after he explained it, I'm like, oh, okay, that does make sense.
They haven't even introduced Wario yet.
Danny DeVito, give me Danny DeVito.
If that does not happen,
oh, I'm gonna have to borrow your band hammer, Nick. I'm gonna have to borrow your band hammer tonight.
But like Daisy, Super Mario Land, with the rock.
We have Rosalina already, where Daisy is next to appear.
Yeah, and that's not even like Super Mario RPG, Paper Mario.
I would love Paper Mario. There's
plenty of Mario. Like they have 20
and they
years.
can do it because they're still sticking to the computer generated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this, what I liked about this movie was it showed that Sonic can work in a live action environment, and it's like,
Mario can work.
The movie does work. This Sonic movie does work. It's not amazing. It's not anything, but it shows that Sonic can work. Okay, now let's do the crazier stuff. That can work. Oh, actually, the human stuff works less. And then Sonic 3. That's the ultimate Nintendo. We did it, boys. We did it.
Okay, we did what? Has the world ended?
And I'm sorry. Like that moment when they're on the moon and you start to hear like the guitar start to spring up, and then they start and then they go and they do the intro to Sonic Adventure 2.
Yes.
I'm gonna go listen to Live and Learn right after this stream.
You should have heard the theater I was in. They cheered. Like a lot of people stood up and they're like, "Yes, yes, yes." I'm like,
I will say, Sonic Adventure 2, the moment when he gets the Chaos Emeralds, that's a really good moment. Like I love it. It's a very cathartic moment. Also, like you have the power of a god. He wishes himself a chili dog. That is the most Sonic thing ever.
Wait, what?
He literally has the power of a god. And what does he do? He conjures a chili dog.
All right, I go to the restroom, walk back in, and we're talking about somebody having the power of a god, and they get a chili dog.
By the way,
Sonic
Vaughn,
2, baby.
if you actually do make it up to Michigan for Motor City Comic Con, I gotta have you try some like a Coney dog or some Detroit style pizza.
Is that what it's known for? All right.
We have Detroit style pizza.
Mhm.
There's actually like a really good in Novi, the place where the con is. There's a Buddy's Pizza location there.
All right.
But like Coney dogs are another like big Michigan staple.
Okay.
But I'd probably just think, I don't know if you've heard anything back or not, but
All right. Noted.
But so I think we've kind of talked about it enough and gone in different places. But we'll do Sonic 2 next month. I was plotting on doing like a Matrix month, but that's out the window.
Yeah. You know what threw me when you said next month? I was like, wait, we're going to be doing this. We're not going to be doing Friday for another 4 weeks. What?
Actually, no. Actually, I could still do it because it was going to be March Matrix Madness. I was going to do all 4 Matrix movies. I can actually still do that. But
are you really going to make me watch Matrix 4? I've been trying to avoid.
I had to watch. I mean, we could substitute it for the Animatrix. We could do that actually. But 27th of February is we're gonna do Sonic Adventure 2.
That's one day. Oh, that's one day before my birthday.
Yeah, and apparently it's got good reviews. Apparently got good reviews.
Wait,
the 26th, you say?
What the hell? All right,
27th.
27th. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
No, that's Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
That's Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Okay, that's fine.
I am there. Luckily,
when is this?
Luckily,
Sonic
Nick,
2?
February 27th, Friday.
Luckily, Nick, it's a day before my birthday, but I will make it. So we're in good hands.
I'll be in like a. I'll try and make it. I'll be at a motel probably or something before a con.
Ooh,
so
nice.
I'll let you know. Well,
my first con is until March. So
mine's not till March.
Mine have not been. Yeah, mine have not been good this January. So I'm like, fuck. But January and February are not best, obviously, economic months. February, both this year and last, there was less by me for February than there was for January.
December and January are always really bad months. In December, everyone's spending money on Christmas. January, people are covering for Christmas.
For January, there was more shows near me than there were in February. Not much. And then the one January show I had, dude, it was like it was a blizzard, and it was going to be a 2-day show, and so they had to cut 1 day short and extend the first day. But no one stayed because it was cold as shit.
Right.
So it was like, why did we? So I made
you
money
to stay in a warm room with a bonfire going on. You should be fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine, but I was there to make money. There was no one to sell to.
Yeah, oh, I'm so cold. Oh,
I made money, but not what I wanted. Like the year before was like way better sales. I did great the year before.
It goes up and down, my friend.
I know. Oh, I'm very much aware. But yeah.
So, all right, thank you everyone for joining us. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hype the video. I need to get those going. Tomorrow we're doing Mass Effect 3. We're continuing that thing, and then on Sunday we're doing some more Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I tell you, man, I've been playing this Pokemon Infinite Fusion game. People really seem to like that. Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you, Anime Night. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Hood Raven. Thank you, everybody. This has been Nick from the Phoenix Press, and remember, I can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.